to the thing. Yeah. Hey, we'll learn.
Okay, so we want to...
This is going. It's going. We'll keep
We're
it.
going?
Yeah, we're still going.
Okay.
Starting right now. It's
Okay,
starting. Yeah.
Josh.
All right, dude. Fuck.
Welcome back. Welcome back to an episode of Triple F Podcast.
Why can't you talk now?
We just did the... nah, we don't need to talk about that.
All the
They'll
fucking,
see it.
all the good ladies.
And hopefully not skip over it.
The good
Good
girls out there.
girls.
The good girls.
I don't like that. I don't like Josh trying to be sexy.
Dude.
No, dude. Absolutely no, Josh.
Yeah.
What's up, you fucking good bitches? You fucking, are you a good fucking little bitch, huh? You my good
Yeah.
little fucking girl.
Do you like it when we fuck?
Do you fucking like when my fucking dick is fucking you?
Yo,
Who's your favorite character of South
yeah.
Park?
Who's your character? Who's your favorite
is this face doing it for you? Do you want to do sex?
You know what's funny is Josh one time we were talking about the 40-year-old virgin and we were joking about the scene where he says that boobs feel like a bag of sand and Josh went, they actually kind of do.
That was
you
me.
remember that?
That was
me.
him.
You guys are fucking virgins, man. Fuck you. They
I'm
don't feel like
married.
sand. Boobs don't feel like sand.
Just like the heft.
What?
Like it doesn't feel like sand, but like what other object could you compare them to? Like it's not a bad comparison.
I mean, it's a pretty obvious comparison though if you
Beanbag chair.
No, even that's way worse.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm just
Josh
trying
That's
proves
just a
himself to be the
beanbag chair
least
is a whole
sexually
big old
active.
woman.
a big old woman.
That's a beanbag chair.
Some overweight people do look like beanbag chairs.
Have you
Yeah.
ever felt overweight titties? They have a different consistency.
How?
What do you mean?
They're like
What do you
fatter.
mean? Well, what do you mean by overweight?
Like
Like-
a not norm, like a titty that's not just titty meat. It's now fat and titty. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Bro, you ever see like an obese woman with small tits? That shit's sad.
Just deflated footballs.
That shit's so
They're just
sad.
like little V folds. Like
yeah,
just
it's
kinda
like,
fall down.
oh
That's right.
man, you got
Yeah.
all the bad parts of being fat.
I
and
knew a
none of the
girl.
good
I knew a
parts.
girl who had like she had been big, lost weight, beautiful girl, and
At both sizes.
No, she was ugly when she was fat.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know. Well, I didn't know her then. That was like a past life. But
Yeah,
I've seen
dude.
pictures and like she wasn't that attractive. She's a smoke show now.
Yeah.
And she had these like little
I know
boobs,
who we're
and you
talking
could
about.
tell. No, you don't.
Oh, never mind.
No, you don't. Do you? No, you don't. You absolutely don't. But
I thought we were talking about somebody.
mic's off. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
No, that wasn't who it was. But that's actually pretty close.
She
but-
was ugly when she was fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think everyone has a beautiful soul.
but not body.
No.
Soul,
some,
sure.
Some people's souls suck.
Yeah.
Actually, the hotter people
Have-
their souls
Of
are
course,
the worst,
of
and
course.
the fatter people,
There's a whole
their
movie about
souls
this.
are the best. Except nobody wants to talk to them.
What's that movie with Jack Black?
Oh, Shallow Hal.
Yeah, dude, that's a sick
Holy
movie.
shit, dude,
Sick
that's
movie.
a fucking killer movie. And he's got
So-
one of his friends has a tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember
dude.
that?
Yeah, dude from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Had a tail.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's a weird movie.
Dude, that's a movie that's like, it's like a comedy for the sake of being a comedy. Like they got away with shit that's so funny to have like a guy with a tail that wags.
Yeah.
It's like it's fucking.
But that's a real condition that you can have. You can have a overextended vertebrae. I'm sure that's not what it's called.
hey, if you have that,
and you can,
that's embarrassing.
You can have a tail. You definitely can't fucking wag it though.
yeah, dude.
And
That'd be
they've
sick.
got like, and it's like the ugly, like his ugly friend who has the tail is like can't date this like 10 because one of her toes is bigger than the other.
Yeah,
It's just like it's a beautiful movie with a great message. It's one of Jack
course.
Black's best, if you ask
Jack
me.
Black is awesome.
Tony Robbins makes a appearance.
Yeah,
in it. He's
yeah,
a
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
heavy character in it.
Yeah.
Terrible actor. Funny.
There's a very good scene where the magic spell wears off and he sees Gwyneth Paltrow at like 350 pounds.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like, ew.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
dude.
I forgot that it wasn't not only that she was ugly, but that also she was fat.
She was large.
She
Good
was-
moral of the story.
The moral of the story is don't let that spell break.
Yeah.
Because he gets he gets hypnotized. He gets the
Mhm.
little he gets the spell cast.
The whole
on him.
movie is a metaphor for beer goggles.
Yeah,
And
dude.
it's just like you wake up in the morning and you're like, look at
Oof.
this fucking pig that I
Jesus
slept
Christ.
with. Look at this fucking creature that's in my
Do you
bed
guys have
right
any
now.
stories from when you two were single where you woke up and you were like, oh,
No.
No.
no?
I really don't have any like
Oh wait, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
You do?
No.
I have one where this is fucked up. I had one where I slept with this girl who wasn't necessarily the cutest, and then
Name her right now.
no, and then him, by the way. And so what? So
Progressive.
yeah, so slept with her,
Him
and
now?
then
It's a him now?
no.
Oh.
No, I was it was stupid. Anyways, so I
Josh
slept
was
with,
making it funny.
I was trying to I was doing that.
Joking about trans people? Why is that funny?
Yeah, honestly, I don't like that.
All right, and so so I slept with her, and then because of how my brain works, I was like, she's pregnant. Like that's just where I went.
Yeah.
But then, like, I'm legitimately worried, and like I handled it like a 17-year-old, and I was like, I'm just not gonna talk to her. Like that's what I thought, and so I was like not gonna talk. And then like a month and a half later, I see somebody take her home, and then I was like, all right, she's not. That was instead of talking to her about everything and being like, hey, I was drunk, I don't remember if I pulled out or birth control, blah blah blah. I was just like, oh, somebody else fucked her, so she's not.
Well, the good thing
And I can blame it on him.
Yeah,
if
that's
she
exactly-
is.
that's
what I was
exactly-
gonna
that's
say.
exactly
That's
where my brain
usually
went.
where you'd go, right? It's like
That's
if
me
she
when
does
I
get
was-
pregnant, it'll be his
That guy's
until it
problem.
comes out with fucking red hair.
Well, the girl also had
Yeah.
red
and
hair.
pale skin.
Oh,
she had red hair.
Oh, so you're in the clear.
Ooh.
That's a mistake. That's also weird, by the way, for everyone who is
Two redheads?
Two redheads doesn't work well.
Ugh.
I've dated a redhead, and it's weird because it's like people just think they assume you're related. I mean,
Yeah.
we were, but it's like they would, but they do assume people.
But it's
do
annoying
assume.
that it will
Yeah,
be
that they knew it.
assumptions.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
But it is
That is
weird when you
weird.
you can't like hold hands in public. If you're dating as a redhead, I can't hold another redhead hand in public because people are immediately
because it
like,
keeps slicking off because of all the sunscreen.
yeah. The SPF 50. But yeah, people.
That's what you guys used for lube.
I specifically remember when I was dating another girl who had red hair. We went to get ice cream, and then we were like, I was holding her hand, and then
The guy at the counter's like, let me guess, strawberry.
yeah, the guy that no, but I heard like a little kid ask, like he was like, oh, like why are you guys holding hands? He asked me, why are you holding hands? And I was
that
like,
does suck. You're like, because I fuck her.
yeah, I was like, yeah. Well, here's another weird thing is I remember looking at her butthole and thinking that's probably what my butthole looks like.
Have we talked about how you guys? Have we talked about how you guys don't know what you know what your butthole?
I know what
looks
my
like.
butthole looks like. It looks like hers, dude.
Have
It's
we
like
talked about it on the podcast? I know we've talked about it.
Yeah, we've talked about it. I
I
have
don't
no
think it's
idea.
on the podcast. I always said poopcast. I don't know why.
You don't know what your butthole looks like?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy, dude.
I
fucking-
could find out, but here's the thing.
Oh my
It's not going to be good news.
No, it won't.
I have a full-size mirror, like floor-to-ceiling mirror in my bedroom that like my wife uses, and it's like I could bend over in front of that thing and look, but like
You bend
am I
over,
gonna
you
be,
spread them, you look backwards between your legs,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're snapping a football to the punter.
Am
and
I-
You just get a good. You get a
There's
good look.
no way I'm gonna be like tight.
Yeah.
there's no way
Well,
If I do that,
especially after I came
I'm
over.
gonna feel worse about myself than I already do.
What if you're shocked that it's?
I just
What if
have
it's
like
a dude? What would you jerk off to your own butthole?
No.
If it looks
No.
good.
What if, dude?
if
this
it
is,
looks
this
good.
is something that I've talked about. I've thought about since I was young, which is weird. If there is,
I didn't like the extra
a-
youngs.
I'm talking prepubescent. It's illegal. Anyways, so if you were a handsome guy, you were really, really self-vain, you were a narcissist, and you were gay, could you jerk off to yourself?
Do you want to
isn't
tell
that
something?
isn't that the point of American Psycho when he's
Yeah.
having
He's having
sex with the
sex
girl
with
and he
himself.
looks
Yeah,
in the
he's
mirror
look-
and he
yeah.
flexes?
That's what that is.
It's the
Oh.
point.
And then he has the mirror up top. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
he
That's the
looks
whole
at
thing.
himself
Yeah,
while
yeah.
he's
Of course,
having
I think
sex with
they do that. Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Because
Sorry, my
it's less
bad.
about. Well, I think what you're asking is
Sorry for
different.
trying to keep the pod going.
No,
dude.
it's
we had
fine.
a rough
It's fine.
start.
We didn't have a. We had a great start.
Josh's ad read is shit.
We
You'll
got
see
ads,
that
baby.
later.
well, money's already spent, so
Yeah.
Okay.
We're-
So I guess I have seen that movie, and now that you're reminding me of it, I'm realizing that that's exactly what that is.
Yeah, it's
But
weird
he
that you
still is
had that
having-
thought though.
here's a
I mean,
here's
dude,
an
I
idea.
remember being in like 5th grade and wondering that.
Here's an idea. Clone of yourself walks in.
I've actually heard that because our image of ourselves is so distorted.
You wouldn't recognize it.
Yeah,
that's
that,
bullshit.
Like
No, you'd
no, but
recognize it.
think about it and be quiet. So this could be a clip. I've actually, we have one video go viral, and we're psychos. I have heard that though, because think about it. The only way you see yourself is through a mirror, which is flipped, or through cameras or videos. It's all distorted. So I've read that if you were to see a clone of yourself, you wouldn't recognize yourself.
You don't think I would see a redheaded 5'10" person with anxiety running around in a patchy beard and be like,
You act like you're the only one of those. That
statistically,
wasn't,
1% of the entire world's population has red hair. I think I would recognize
Anytime
you.
you do, you'd be like, lift up that shirt. Let me see what that tattoo is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta blink.
That's
I think I would
giveaway.
recognize my own clone.
You would.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
six- you
Insane.
have
Would you have
distinct
sex
features.
with the clone?
No, I couldn't fuck
Yeah.
myself.
Why not? It's you. It's basically masturbating.
That's a good point. I just think that it would be weird, probably.
Would you jerk yourself
Who's
off?
gonna judge
So,
you? Your
wait.
clone? He's you.
Yeah, that'd be gay of
yeah,
him.
But what if he has different friends and then he tells them and then they're like, other Matt's gay?
I like other Matt better.
Yeah, honestly, other Matt is less gay, and we like him more than you.
Wait, you my clone?
Yeah. We like your clone more than you.
But in that scenario, I was other Matt. You like a clone of me that doesn't exist more than me?
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
gay.
He's not. Yeah.
I'm not gay.
No, that's why we don't like you.
Because I'm not gay.
What are you talking?
He
about?
just looks like that.
I just look like this.
I know.
Okay, no, dude, we're done doing it. Karate chops, dude.
I'm gonna
It's
kill your
fine.
bits.
Do you
on
think
the
it's?
show.
Do you think? Can you actually get karate chopped and it hurt?
Yeah, dude.
Is that like an actual? No.
If I just like
Well,
went
right
like
now,
that
bro.
to your throat, it would
Is that an
definitely
actual
hurt.
attack style?
I don't
Imagine.
think so.
I think if you
fucking
got
some-
karate chopped in your throat, it would hurt pretty good, dude.
Well,
Yeah, it would hurt a
but
lot.
it's like, why is that the like?
Imagine karate chop right to your little peepee.
Bam.
That would hurt. You'd
I
say,
guess
you'd
the-
say, "Ooh, my peepee."
That is a good point. Because like, why in karate
Is it?
do they
the chop?
teach the chopping rather than like a fist? There's
Maybe
got to
it's
be
for
some
like
sort
Well,
of.
isn't that-
maybe it's for like sparring, because they don't want people like throwing punches and
Oh,
Yeah,
glass.
or
that could
maybe
be
it's
it.
like speed, like it cuts through the air.
Yeah, it's
aerodynamic.
aerodynamic. It just really fucks. you
Yeah.
up. I think it's funny when people break their.
If you're
knuckle
here from
punching
Josh's clip that went viral and you're like, that's definitely a boxing term. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. You now understand why we're here just trying to figure out what a karate chop is.
Yeah, we're
If
all
you're
retards.
here from that clip, thank you first off, and also we're fucking all stupid.
Yeah, we're
Like,
sorry.
Yeah.
Like everything, dude. Like Tom Segura has a bit about it where his dad goes around telling everybody that Tommy Lee Jones
Oh,
is
yeah,
gay.
yeah.
Dude, if anybody presents something to me with enough confidence,
Yeah.
if you somehow miss that moment where I'm like, fuck you, I'm going to Google it. If you're a stranger and I don't want to prove you wrong to your face out of fear of confrontation, I will just believe it and repeat it. That's happened last episode with the big blue-eyed
Yeah.
babies. I thought that was real.
I believed you. I believe
A
Josh,
lot of people think that's
I
real.
believed Josh's bullshit story, and I was like, while you were saying it, I was literally like, I thought this was a boxing thing, but you had so much confidence saying it that I was like, he wouldn't have this much confidence
I
if he was
also
wrong.
got told that.
And
by
there
the way.
was
It's not like
so-
I just came up with it.
and
I
there
know,
was
but
so
you,
much
you had so
detail
much
to it,
confidence.
too. Yeah.
It was long. It was detailed. I was like, there's no way dude, you could come up to me and be like, did you know it's illegal in China to wear purple shirts? I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of
Well,
here.
it actually
Huh.
is.
I would honestly,
No.
I would believe you. I'd repeat that my whole life
Yeah,
until
of course.
proven wrong. I would believe that you
And I
can't
still,
wear
by the
purple
way,
shirts.
for the record, I still believe the thing. If you're watching,
No,
What, are you not
that's
gonna have
what-
a fucking?
The funniest comments were the ones that were accusing you of spreading misinformation.
yeah, like I
Dude,
was
people
COVID.
got
That
so
shit's so
offended. So if
funny.
you didn't see this clip and whatever, basically Josh explains, what is it? You said Saved by the
Saved
Bell.
by the Bell.
Which is that people were getting sick and there was a bell attached to their thing because they would
grave,
come back
yeah.
to life and they would ring the bell and then people would get them out. That's the very short version.
Yeah.
And people lost their goddamn minds over this
I got
thing.
DMs with like quoted like art.
Yeah,
like, people
no.
were sending me links.
I saw that on the I went onto our Instagram and I saw like an old lady named Susan.
Yeah, dude.
Who sent like an explanation for it's actually this. She was polite about it, but it was like, bitch, go make cookies or something. What are you doing?
You know what else is funny too? Is people in the comments. This is such.
Fuck you, Susan.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. It's so funny. This is so inside baseball, but it's so funny to me. And also, people were commenting. What you're referring to is actually Dead Ringer. So many comments were saying that. And if you look up Dead Ringer, it's a horse racing. So they were
Yeah.
wrong too. The mass amount of people
And
don't
it's
know what
also
they're
very
talking
funny
about.
how many comments are just like, mind blown. I never knew this. And I'm like, oh, we are kind of spreading
people just being
misinformation.
like, whoa.
I'm waiting for somebody to tell it to me again. And like,
that comment section is a good example of how people can be like, you know that Hillary Clinton eats babies, and people are like, I knew it.
People see an Instagram post and think,
Oh, that's true.
There is some weird there is some weird thing that happens when you see something online and it's presented in a proper format.
Yeah.
Like if it's like edited to look like a news article.
Yeah, dude.
I believe it.
That's why The Onion is so funny.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, The Onion.
Every time, dude, it's so funny.
We'll never be as funny as The Onion.
Every time they have a mass shooting, they publish the same article, and it's like, it's so fucked up how often they publish the same thing.
Every time there's a mass shooting, someone on Twitter is like, the shooter has been found, and they post a picture of Sam Hyde holding a rifle, and every single time people see that picture and they spread it around thinking it's real,
and it's just
Sam Hyde, and it's like, no, you guys fell for this again.
Which kind of rocks. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
it's fucked up because that's like the worst time to be like, I got a good prank, but it's so funny.
It's like, it's fucked up, and like you are making light of something that's pretty shitty, but like, you're not pranking the people that were involved in the incident. You're pranking the people who are like media members, and the people who
I know what I
to,
can do that'll help tweet about it.
Yeah, the people who are trying to like,
dude,
like be the first to have the story and all that shit. It's the same thing when
which doesn't come from a place of helpfulness.
No,
it doesn't at all.
It's like a survival tactic to want to get.
The grossest thing that you can see on like, it happens on both like ends of the political spectrum, where like there's a mass shooting, immediately the left is like, white guy, of course, the most dangerous people in America, white men, we knew it. And it's like, you seem happy about this, that they're like, I was right. And then anytime it's like anytime it's not a white guy, anytime like if there's like a brown dude or whatever that commits like some sort of crime, it's like, you guys aren't. Yeah. You seem excited about it. You're like, we knew it. See, we were right. It's like, that's
recently
weird.
There was a mass shooting in like a different country. And it's like the exact same thing you're saying. The right was like, see, it happens other places. It's not guns. It's not guns' faults. It's just like back and forth. It's just like, they're just like, I told you other people shoot other people in other places.
Dude.
They're like excited that it wasn't their side. They're like, yes, dude, it wasn't a white guy that shot this place up.
This is
like
a political podcast now.
Weird.
Yeah, we're a fucking. By the way, this is sponsored by.
Yeah, no. So
we support guns.
I
love guns, dude.
Love them.
Okay. Yeah. No. Guns are fun. I
want to get 17.
Okay. I was at
for
the
each
beach
day of the week
today, and I have to drive the way we go to the beach. I have to drive right by Mar-a-Lago, which is which just got raided by the FBI yesterday. Apparently, I don't know. And I'm on the beach. I'm probably half a mile south of Mar-a-Lago on the beach, and I see a plane fly by, and it's got a banner, and it just says ha 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 ha, and they just flew it back and forth in front of Mar-a-Lago for like 2 hours.
Dude, that's
I was like, that, regardless of what side you're on,
that's
is
funny.
fucking hilarious.
That's funny.
That's great that a guy with a plane, because he either for some reason already had that banner, or he got it made.
Yeah,
and if this is his idea of like what he should do in this situation, I'd imagine if he already had the banner made, it was also for that same reason, which means this guy got that big banner made.
He probably got it after he lost the election.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then flew it over.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And then he was like,
round 2,
2 and 1?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, dude, he's like, this is a good deal. Do you think you could swim that far?
What?
From the beach to the island? You said half a mile?
Well,
do you think you could get that far?
Walk. So Mar-a-Lago, like the way it's set up is like the island A1A just goes down the middle of the island. Or it's not. Is it A1A out there?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Whatever. There's a road that goes down it, and then there's, depending on where you are on the island, sometimes there's beachfront houses, or there's houses on the. Either way, there's houses on both sides. Some parts it's just beach, some parts it's house. His whole thing is on the inlet side. So the front of it is on the street. There's the street, and then like a wall, and then the beach.
Did you play Vice City?
Yes.
Is this this supposed? Do you know what I'm talking about though?
That's just one of the mansions on the island.
Okay, damn. I didn't know if that was supposed to be
around.
That would been. Is that supposed to be representative of that though? Like that island.
Mar-a-Lago has nothing to do
Oh,
with
damn it, dude.
Vice
I thought
City.
that. I like when you find out little things like that.
No.
Damn it,
like when
dude.
you find out
Miami
that
Like
is-
San Andreas is LA.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Miami is surrounded by, like, South Beach is a very small part of Miami. And then around that, there's, like, Venetian Island, Star Island, where they have, like, mansions. Where, like, LeBron and Wade and all those dudes
Oh,
live.
yeah.
But I've
Our
been
peers.
inside Mar-a-Lago. I went there for a work event once. And
you
subscribe.
can go to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, you can go there.
I mean,
Subscribe
not
to
now.
our Patreon.
Not now you can.
Subscribe to our Patreon if you want to know the most tactical places to plant explosives in there.
I don't. I have a feeling based on the people that like this podcast that they won't want that, and if they do
Yeah.
want that, they're like, good, so I can go defend our leader.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
I mean, to me, it's funny. I
What's funny?
I don't care what side you're on. If you're on the side of funny, I like you.
Yeah, that's true. There are things that are funny regardless of which way you
Like there are people who voted for Trump who are like, he makes liberals really angry, and that's funny to me. And I'm like, I wouldn't vote for that reason, but like I respect that.
That's a weird
reasoning.
reason to vote for a leader, but that
I like
is
that.
funny.
It's funny.
It's
Yeah,
like today,
funny.
dude. So like again, when I'm leaving, I drive across the bridge. That's like literally like if you're standing on the part of the bridge I'm about to talk about, you can see the back of Mar-a-Lago. There's a little like shoulder on the side, and there's a bunch of people there with Trump flags and hats, and they're like in solidarity. And again, whether you think those people are right or not, that's a fucking stupidly funny thing to fucking do. To be like, I support him. I'm going to go hang out on the bridge nearest to his home.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
hilarious.
That shit kind of rocks.
Honestly, I would be there. I would be there with
yeah.
fucking.
Well, you're a patriot.
I'd be like,
That's where patriots
yeah,
belong.
of course, dude.
What is this? Why are you What are you doing?
What
Why
are
do
you
we
doing?
What
why
are you?
do-
One
no,
second.
no, no,
What
no,
are
no,
you?
no,
What are
no,
you
no,
doing?
No, 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 no,
What are
no,
you-
no, 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 no,
not
no,
in
no,
this
no,
country.
No. Josh, I need to address the amount of conservatism that happens when the cameras go on. Goes like this from this camera angle right here. As soon as those cameras cut on, they're like, they might as well just put their red hats on. They're like, all right, this is for the boys.
That exclamatory "yeah" sounded very Lil Wayne-ish. You were like, "Yeah." It was like, ugh.
Lil Wayne, by the way, who is not a lyricist, not a lyrical rapper. Oh yeah, dude, this has been I can't believe we talked about politic adjacent things this long on this
I'm
podcast.
fucking. This is kind of gay.
No, dude, it's fun. This is fun. We're having fun.
Yeah, dude.
Let's talk about gay politics now. Pete Buttigieg. How do
He
you
is a gay
feel?
politician.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to actually start to talk about how we feel about politicians. I don't want
I
people
don't
to be
have
able
feelings
to actually.
either way. I care
do.
if it's funny.
That's all you can.
How do you pronounce
That's a crazy statement. I'm with you about all being funny, but if you're like, I don't care who leads this country at all. I just care if they're funny.
Biden's funny.
Biden is funny. Trump was also funny.
Yeah.
Obama was funny, but only on purpose, which is
sucked.
kind of
That
not
sucked.
as good. Honestly,
No.
Yeah, he knew when he was being.
I
funny.
really, but he would crush.
Yeah.
He would crush. Speaking of which, dude, so I went to a wedding this weekend.
Did you do a speech?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
that's
Dude,
not
I
fair.
didn't. No, but I was a best man at one not too long ago, probably like 9 months after I started comedy. And at the rehearsal dinner, I got to do a funny speech, and I murdered. And then the second one, I got to do like a whatever, like a sentimental one. I started funny, and by the end, I was crying, and other people were crying. I've never felt more in control of a group of people in my life. It was
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they
weird.
have to listen to you.
Huh?
They have to listen to you, and they know you.
None of them knew. The other groomsmen, I was walking to my hotel room and I heard them going, "Who's the best man?" And they were like, some guy. This guy's also named Matt, so his family's always called me Matt, which since I was like a little baby.
That sucks.
And yeah, it was fine.
Why
And
not
then-
throw the "thu" on there?
what?
Like, why not Matthew?
I don't know. I didn't ask them why. It's just a nickname.
I don't like this anymore.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Like, I'm just trying to talk, and you guys are like, "That's gay." It's so lame.
Dude, a lot
Like,
of
it's so-
a lot of best man speeches are fucking gay.
Yeah, they're lame as fuck. But like mine, like the first one, all I did was we were in Ponca City, Oklahoma. I spent 5 minutes roasting the shitty city we were in. Sat
Doing
down
a
at the
set?
sat down at the table. I literally did like an opening of a set in like some city I'm performing in. Like
Yeah.
that's what I did. I sat down and somebody goes, "That's hilarious." the bride's whole family lives here. And I was like, oh fuck. And then the second one, I opened with a couple like quips because I had to, because I knew I was about to say some emotional shit, and I'm incapable of not trying to make something funny. You know how it is. But then I just said some real shit. It was probably, some people were probably like, this is lame or whatever, but like it was cool.
You can get emotional. That's fine. I think a lot of best man speeches, I'll sit there and watch them, and I'm like, this isn't funny. Stop fucking laughing.
I think that's what makes a speech cringy is when they're trying.
You know Bill when he gets a couple claws in him, and everyone's like, that's Bill. And you're like, this sucks.
What?
You know what's crazy? That can crush, though, because everybody knows.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. And it's like, this isn't funny.
Dude.
Or they're like, you know, Bill, hopefully the only thing he cheats on is his golf handicap, and everyone's like, he does that. He does that.
I hate that shit.
I hate best man speeches. I hate weddings. I don't like going to weddings.
I've been to so many fucking weddings.
I know. I've been to too many.
Speaking of all of this, the initial thought that I had, I went to a wedding this weekend for one of my boys, and he's Catholic, and so it was in a church, and the priest. Like, there's a part, they do some readings, and the priest does what's called a homily. Are you familiar with this? So the priest basically does a set in the middle of the, but he tries to make it like about the fucking readings or whatever, about love. He opened with a strong joke. He did something like, you know, the couple is knelt at the altar for like the entirety of the thing. It's really bizarre. And he goes, do
you guys know that tanks don't have keys?
He was like, the beautiful couple is here today. First off, have I married, is anybody else in this church been married by me? And nobody raised their hand. He goes, okay, the most beautiful couple that I've ever, and it murdered, dude. I laughed. I audibly
laughed.
I went,
That's
funny.
so funny.
And I was like, this is great. This dude's murdering. And then he starts talking about love. It's good. But dude, the bug got him, bro. The bug got him, and he just kept trying to make jokes. And I saw where he was going, and I get what he was doing, but he bombed.
Hey, Father, leave it to us. All right.
That's the thing, dude. When you're in a setting where you don't need to be funny, if you get one good joke in, everybody is going to go, that was great and kind of funny. Yeah. You only have to make them laugh one time. Yeah. But he just couldn't drop it, and he kept trying to make jokes, and they got worse and worse and worse. And some were oddly specific to the gospel, and like it was so weird. You're like, you know how John is. Like, just like, it's like, dude, no, we're here because we have to be. Yeah. Like, it was so bizarre. It's just like, dude, just do the homily.
Hot tip: if you want a good wedding, don't get a fucking band. Get a DJ. You make a playlist, and then you instruct the DJ, because that shit's expensive. It's like $900 for a fucking DJ.
Don't DJ anybody's wedding for 50.
You do not take any requests. If I have Future, I have Migos, I have the music that I want to listen to. It's my wife and I's night. We made this playlist. If anybody walks up to you and is like, play Sweet Caroline, you turn them away.
So
this is not their night. It is ours. That's how you do it.
Up until Friday of last week, I would have been, to be fair, I've never been married, but I would have been 100% on your side. The band at the reception for this wedding was out of their head good. And they played covers of all the.
Yes.
They played Sweet Caroline.
Of course.
They played all that, and people went
white
crazy.
national anthem.
Dude, let me tell you what. They had a black lead singer. Ooh, the voice on this guy.
I've seen this exact
insane.
band.
White guy murdering the sax. Murdering the sax. Another bald white dude just doing guitar solos in the middle of like Uptown Funk. Like, it was wild. And then a white girl who at one point rapped.
No, don't like it anymore.
She rapped because the song, it was like a Lizzo song, and they were covering it, and she started rapping. But honestly, dude, they killed it. They were really good.
They're talented bands, but that's not you as the person who's getting married. It is your day.
To be fair,
I don't want to hear Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a person. That's a type of person.
Do I think they could have also vibed out to Migos? Like, the groom, I know for a fact, listens to that shit. Like, yeah, absolutely. But this was good and it was like swanky. It was really nice.
I got married at a nice place. But it's just like,
I get it. The last wedding I was at, that's what they did.
This is the biggest rule. Turn away guests requesting songs, because I guarantee you my girl's third aunt is going to be like, play some whatever, play some Cocoa Beach.
Play some
It's like,
Fleetwood Mac.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Turn Her
And
Away.
I saw you
By the way,
on
Fleetwood
my-
Mac is great.
Yeah.
Fleetwood
but
Mac is great.
not
I'm
the
trying
vibe.
to turn up.
Yeah.
Covered hill.
No,
I'm trying to turn up.
the wedding I went to
Can you-
before this last
can
one, it was like that. They were like they both used to love going to raves.
Mm-hmm.
So there was some EDM
Oh.
shit, but they loved it. Their families, like their sisters and were all into it. But then they played Love Sosa at one point.
That
Yeah.
okay, so
Yeah.
that
lost my fucking shit, dude.
yeah, dude.
It was so good.
Fuck is into school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they played that. But you better believe they played the
intro?
whole intro, dude. It was fire, dude.
I made a playlist, and it's like I want you to hit all these songs. My wife and I curated like 20 songs. We want you to hit all these. We definitely had some. This is the rhythm of the night.
Of course.
Great.
Or like Return of the Mac, one of the best songs
Sure.
that's ever been made.
But do not. Somebody comes up here asking for Sweet Caroline. Someone asks for Copacabana. They go away.
What did
What?
you guys have? Thrift Shop by Macklemore in there.
Never.
The
Never.
best song.
I'll
What?
beat your fucking ass.
What about the one where? What about
I'll
the
beat the
Macklemore
shit out of
song?
you.
Dance to it.
Don't ever
You-
say that we
Hey
had
Macklemore.
No, what
Oh.
about the even the better one? Same Love. In third grade, I thought I was gay.
I'm trying to
My,
pander and not make it obvious.
Yeah.
My son and mother dance song was
Third grade,
Hey
I
Mama by Kanye.
That's hard.
That's sick.
That's sick. That actually is kind of giving me goosebumps.
That's fucking dope.
Did
I
you
have a
just get the
video of it.
goosies?
You want to see it? You'll cry.
No, I don't want to watch it. Your camera is dead.
What are we at?
We have
Ruh-roh.
like probably 15 more minutes to go.
Come on over.
Should I come sit on the
Yeah,
ground right
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Come on over.
Yeah.
Come on over, baby.
Hey, if you need
Hey,
me,
girl,
come.
don't you know?
So,
I got
but-
something going
So should I just sit
on.
here?
Yeah,
and
you're on the
then-
cord though, so we gotta need to.
Okay, sorry, dude.
Ooh.
Am I inconveniencing you right now? You fucking piece of shit.
Yo,
Yeah, you're in my spot. What are you?
This
boy
is-
bands,
Oh, I don't like
boy
the back
bands
of your
pose.
head, dude.
You don't like the back
The
of my
ha-
head?
You know what's crazy is you have
This.
a cowlick, huh?
I have
the back
a
of the
cowlick right
neck
here.
is
I have
the
a
back of the
bald
neck
spot.
is
Yeah.
worrying.
I
Well,
have a
he's got-
skin thing
yeah,
right
that's
now.
not- that's
and I'm
kinda
trying to
fucked
take care of
up
it.
to
I've
say
had
that.
it for a while. It's called Tinea versicolor. It is technically a fungus, which is a gross way to describe it, but that's what it is. You guys can't get it.
Ew,
Don't
dude.
worry.
How did
It's
you
a-
get it?
It's I don't
Lick it.
know.
I'll Venmo you $5 if you lick it.
20 and I'll do it.
Wait, do I not get a cut for having somebody lick me?
No, you
That
like
your
it.
seems-
gift is
You
me.
like it, bitch.
That seems
We
crazy.
gonna lick your neck. You gonna like it.
I like this. This is fun. This is a new.
Also, Barber nicked you a little bit here.
No, this is a
That's
bald
a scar.
spot.
What-
I was
oh,
in
it's a
a
bald.
I was in a really brutal accident in third grade playing Foursquare. It fucked me up pretty bad.
Damn, that's a
Actually?
Foursquare accident.
Yeah, dude, I tripped over this dumb bitch named Sierra, and I busted my head on the fence. And then my mom came and got me from school. I don't remember going to the doctor. I do remember being at Target for a while afterwards, but
You have CTE.
I
you think?
remember, dude, I don't know, probably.
Dude, I
What's
got-
Can you do
CTE?
math?
What's meth?
Math.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, so that's no.
That's
a no.
Yeah, dude. That's.
It's weird that you guys can look at each other, but I can't really look at you. I'm just kind of staring directly at the camera.
You love that. You love staring. at
No,
yourself
because
in
I
the
can't
thing.
see myself enough because I'm not the only thing in the frame. At this point in the podcast, will you adjust to where this is just the whole screen?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. This
Yeah.
is good. I mean, this is fine, right?
Dude, in fifth grade, we were playing football during recess, and this kid literally like tackled me with his face, and his tooth hit me right here, and I was gushing blood out of my forehead from this kid's fucking tooth.
Dude, do you remember the kid? Did you guys have a kid? I feel like every elementary school had a kid that just bit people. Like,
Yeah,
and
oh yeah.
dude, that's
There's always a biter.
There's always a
in
biter.
any elementary school. There's always a biter, and there's always a horse girl.
Yes, and there's also the kid that flips his eyelids.
Yeah,
Those are the three things.
They're absolutely.
biting kid is sometimes also
the
eyelid
eyelid
flippy
guy.
kid.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah,
And then the
true.
horse girl sometimes also
She can be bitey.
she can be. You know what Ariel said, which is kind of true, and she said volleyball girls are just another form of horse girls, and it's like that's kind of true.
Yeah, horse girls, if they end up being hot,
Or volleyball.
play volleyball.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a weird.
Ooh.
It's,
And if they stay ugly, they play softball.
Oh. You know what's really funny is I had a friend who played softball in high school, and we used to always joke.
don't fucking side eye me like that.
We used to always joke about it. We'd call her a fucking dyke and shit, which is you're not supposed to do, but we did it. And
It was 2000 and
it was like 2010.
People
It was a
weren't even
different
gay
time.
back
it was
then.
2019.
And she was also, the funny thing is she was also a huge slut. Like she loved cock.
Nice.
Like a
Nice.
lot.
Hell yeah,
like
that's
it was
good.
known.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She didn't even care about it anymore. Like she.
That was the move. You're like, you're a fucking dyke, and she's like, no,
Oh,
I'm not. And
she's
it's like, prove it.
Yeah,
and she's
prove
like,
it.
okay.
She's like, oh. And like one time she
Say
had
her
sex.
name.
She had sex with one of her friends. No, I still know her. If she watches this, she'll know that I'm talking about her because now she is married to a lady.
So you were right the whole time.
Turns out we were right the whole time.
She got all that dick out of her system.
No, I think honestly what it is, I think if you take enough dick, you get disappointed enough where you're like, I'm just gonna try
Yeah,
pussy.
that makes sense. Or she was like Prince. Like you've been through so much pussy, you're like, this shit's
Exactly.
boring. I'm gonna try some dick.
Yeah, no, that's
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm at.
Honestly,
can't-
I'm bored of dick.
I can't see his face, and I'm happy I can because I'd punch it right now.
Yeah,
No,
I
punch
like
you in
it,
the
dude. I'd
fucking-
fucking
Don't do
come.
that. Don't punch
I'd
him, dude.
karate chop you, dude. We already covered this. You'd break your fist doing
This is
that.
cute as hell, by the way. I like this. I don't like that I can't see you guys. It is making the vibe different.
Yeah, but you do like being front and center.
Yeah,
I do.
you know what? This is definitely going to be the thumbnail too. I don't even have to do
Any
any
work?
extra work.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be the thumbnail.
Matt just staring directly at the camera and him not knowing that we're
Wait.
kissing behind his head.
Yeah, dude. One second. Put your mirror the opposite so we can get a thumbnail and nobody move.
I can't. My foot will touch his. You gotta
Oh.
flip it. You gotta do the other way.
But then it's not as. Okay, what hand? Right hand. All right, let's hold. Hands right here. Nobody talk for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, we're here.
Okay, that's a thumbnail right there. Perfect.
That's a thumbnail, guys. You just saw behind the scenes.
Little
BTS
BTS,
footage.
baby.
Dude, you know what I like? I like BTS porn.
Dude,
watch
okay.
that?
Dude, yeah, so there's
On
one.
Pornhub
Yeah,
or
yeah,
YouTube?
bum
No,
mics.
listen.
A
There's,
bumping mic.
there's
Dude,
one
come on,
that I
guys.
used to jack off to all the time because I'm a return customer, man. If there's some good shit, I'm coming back, and I
Yeah.
cannot find it, and it's wild. So it's this girl that's got like a shaved head getting fucked by a bunch of black dudes, right? And normally, I'm gonna be honest, the gangbang, with the black guy gangbang, not really my thing. Usually, gangbangs in general, not totally my thing. Bald, like shaved head though, yeah. So, anyways, and
Nice. Is this the one where the girl has the boom mic?
yes, and she's also
Yes!
oh, dude, fuck. It's yes. So
jerk off to
so.
I can't believe I
So it's the one where the girl who has the boom mic is also getting fucked like in the back, right?
What?
So
A girl's holding a boom. And
so the
I
girl
can't find it.
the
I
girl-
want to find it again.
me and Jeff have had the exact same experience. Dude. So when the girl there's a girl who's not in the actual scene. She's working in the back doing like the holding
yeah.
the boom
She's the
mic
PA,
and shit.
yeah.
But she's the PA, but she's also blowing dudes and taking black dick to keep them up. She's the fluffer and the PA, and it's hot as hell, dude. She's like at one point like bent over, like holding the boom and just getting railed from the back. It's awesome, dude. It's so good. It's so good.
It's great.
I don't like that you
The-
bonded over
I do
course
go
we
back.
bond over that.
I do
That's
go.
hilarious.
That's hilarious.
But
I
you
do go
can't
back.
find it either, right?
Yo, I can't find
Dude.
it.
This week's episode is brought to you guys by FieldSeats.com. FieldSeats.com is an e-commerce federally licensed firearms dealer. They provide virtual reviews on brand new firearms, and at the end of the review, they give away the firearm being reviewed for free to an attendee. Each item is reviewed and given away for free as part of the promotion for their purchasing what they call a field review. Currently, they've got field reviews up ranging from $25 for a brand new Gen 5 Glock to $65 for a new Galil. Each review is limited to around 35 people, so your chance of winning the giveaway are much higher. Use code FFF to receive 10% off your field reviews. Check out fieldseats.com to purchase your field reviews and use code FFF to get 10% off. Be sure to also check out their Instagram at fields_seats if you want to go ahead and give them a follow to see what upcoming items they have. Dude, if you get a gun, that's what I'm getting away. That's what I took away from that.
You pay $25.
And you can get a gun. The American dream.
You get a good product. You get to watch people who are knowledgeable
Yes.
review guns that you care about.
It's a veteran-owned company too.
It's a veteran-owned company.
Support the
You
boys.
support the boys, and then win a gun.
You
What's
can-
more American than winning a gun?
Dude.
Nothing more American than that. Go check them out. What is it?
It's fieldseats.com.
Fieldseats.com.
We'll put the
Link,
website.
yep.
We'll,
link will be
the
in the
website
bio.
will be here if Josh wants to edit it.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Dos, tres.
There we go. Back in
Welcome
action,
back
baby.
from our first ad read.
Baby.
Tell us in the comments. Tell us how Josh did.
I have a degree in English literature.
We also had some technical difficulties on top of the camera. Me and Jeff were so blown away that we have been on the search for the same specific behind-the-scenes porn that we accidentally yanked the audio equipment off of the the couch.
Bonding moment that was caught on camera.
I tell you what, man, I've never felt closer to another man in my life.
I mean, you have a dad.
I don't know him. I have a stepdad. He's tight as fuck. Actually, I don't call my I actually feel bad when I call my stepdad because he's been there since I was like 3.
I just call him Pete. I say, "What up, Pete?"
That's what you call. That's your stepdad?
Yeah, Pete rules.
Scott?
Oh,
or
fuck,
not?
dude. Your knees just shattered.
What?
Your your legs just cracked like a fuck ton. Do you have bad knees?
No, I don't think that was that. I think that was my buckles.
Oh,
I
was like, God
my
damn.
buckles
dude.
on my brand new Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
If I bend over, my knees will pop.
I didn't even.
I
Yeah.
have bad knees.
Yeah, I can picture that.
Real bad knees.
I feel like you'd have a bad, like, just bone structure in general.
No.
I can't imagine, like.
I feel like Josh is searching for something funny to say.
No, I can't imagine.
Or you're just
well,
searching
yeah,
to
of course.
be mean.
Yeah,
I'm
why
always
are you
looking to
being
be a
mean to
guy.
Jeff?
Oh, okay.
Just being a mean guy.
Okay, Jeff can fucking say whatever he wants all the time. I say his bone structure might not be the greatest.
Yeah,
Everybody
dude.
gets all
'Cause
upset.
that brittle bone disease, I'm allowed to be
to be fair, we're mean to Jeff pretty often as well.
We're mean to everybody often.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's what we should call this. Never mind.
3 mean fellows.
3 mean bros.
The three
The 3 mean
amigos.
amigos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just joshing.
That
dude.
was bad.
Ah,
This
dude.
is now a gossip pod.
This is
This is a gossip.
Oh.
Have you guys heard what Kim Kardashian's up to?
Mhm.
Her and Pete Davidson broke up.
I know, dude. She's been in my fucking.
I just saw a
DMs.
thing that said
She's like, I need weirder, whiter comics.
I need less experienced, weirder comics. that are
I
white.
saw a thing.
but still bad tattoos.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Even worse, honestly. I saw a thing that said Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, actually, you know what? No, no.
Okay.
No.
If you didn't have the Blink-182 tattoo, I would never say any of your
Yeah.
Oh, that's not true. You have a whole RuneScape leg
I think
sleeve.
it's sick, though. It's
The
a good,
RuneScape
objectively, it's a
tattoo
good
isn't
tattoo.
a bad.
It's a good tattoo.
It is dorky.
It's dorky if you know the video game. If you don't, you don't know.
If you never told me it was RuneScape, I'd still be like, he has a knight in shining armor fighting a dragon up in
That's
Yeah.
a cool. People get weird. He's got you. Look at what he's got, dude. You think his tattoos are fucking dorky?
No, I think they're trashy.
Mine aren't dorky.
They're trashy.
They're not trashy.
They're not
either.
dorky. They're trashy.
They're not trashy.
Didn't you want to get like a fucking piece of pie on your arm?
To
Yeah.
be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What are you
Jeff,
talking
Jeff
about?
also wanted.
But you don't.
Here's
so
the thing, dude.
That's the difference.
Here's the
Mhm.
thing. Tattoos are such an easy thing to make fun of.
Yeah. That's true.
You can make fun of anybody's tattoos, no matter how good they are, no matter what style they are.
Comment
It's an
below
easy
if I
thing to
should
make
get a
fun of.
Twin Peaks tattoo.
Yeah, dude. Why?
Yeah,
like-
make that decision
like
based off of.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying you don't get to make fun of dorky tattoos if you get a tattoo of a.
I haven't
TV
yet,
show.
so until I do, I can.
Yeah, but when you presented it to us off cam, you were pretty like,
Pretty stoked
isn't
about
that
it.
cool that I'm going to do that?
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Because Twin Peaks is cooler than RuneScape.
That's not
That
true.
I will agree with.
That's not true.
That I will agree
Definitely
with.
Millions of people play
Definitely
RuneScape.
true.
Dude,
You go into
you don't
a
think
you go
millions
to a
of people
film
like-
school right
No.
now. You say I love Twin Peaks. You know how much weird girl pussy you're gonna get.
Dude, if you go to Japan and say you play RuneScape, they're gonna be like, "What
They're
you
gonna say
saying?"
me no speak it English, and then
I feel like
they're
you
not gonna
guys
know
think
what
it's
you
way
mean.
easier to get pussy than it is.
I don't think that at all. Why do you think I think that?
Because you just said just go to Japan and tell them you like RuneScape.
And I was being sorry. I literally
Do they
said
play
they don't
RuneScape in
understand. No,
Japan?
that was the whole. I was.
I don't
That was
do
such inside baseball too. I'm like, you guys know how they don't play RuneScape in Japan, right?
You didn't say that. When did you
That's
say
what
that?
I did. I said they don't. I literally mumbled it into the microphone.
You know,
You'll probably
Japanese
play it back
people-
5 seconds audio.
Now Pokemon
listeners.
tattoo.
Yeah.
That'll get those sideways things all wet.
Okay.
All right. We should have just ended it when we ended the audio.
But we had the chance, dude.
I've
Tattoos
hit my limit.
tattoos are subjective and hard to determine. But
Have
there
you ever
are
given a
some-
tattoo?
No.
You've
but
got like vibes of somebody who would like be like, I've got a
no,
fucking
but
tattoo
I
gun.
mean, like this one got done in somebody's kitchen, and you
Of
can
course,
tell
yeah.
it's bad.
Oh,
But
it's
like,
not bad.
but it's not bad, but it's also
Trashy.
not good.
Yeah, it's trashy.
You know,
I
it's-
like tattoos like
this
that.
is trashy. This one is trashy. I
I
think
don't know.
the
I think
other
having
ones-
a knife on your fucking leg.
That's a style. That's the thing people don't get.
It's tradition.
People
Traditional.
will say this shit all the time. They're like, oh, this and that, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's a certain style, and they're like, oh, you think you have style? I'm like, no, it's a certain style of tattooing. There's traditional, there's American traditional, there's neo-traditional, there's like new school, there's portrait, there's all sorts of shit. The Switchblade isn't because I think I'm like a hard motherfucker. Don't fuck with me, I got a blade. It's because it's specific to a certain kind of style.
Well, that's why I have the
Yeah, but
RuneScape
it's
tattoo, because
very-
I'm like, don't fuck with me.
That has the same vibes as like a Mountain Dew T-shirt.
That's I could not disagree with you more.
I do. You know what I do?
know
like?
what you know what does? A Celtic cross.
Yeah,
sure.
That
Yeah.
has the same vibes as a Mountain
Yeah.
Dew T-shirt, because every guy who owns a Mountain Dew T-shirt with no sleeves on it, cut those
Has.
sleeves off because he has a
Show off
Celtic
the Celtic
cross
tattoo.
tattooed on his arm, bro. And right below it is the date of something that means something. To him.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, if I'm being honest, cut off Mountain Dew tea.
kind of sick.
That rules.
It's one of those styles that, like,
That rules.
if you saw somebody in a come and go, right, and you saw it in a Mountain Dew T-shirt, you'd be like, "What is this? A fancy come and
Yeah,
go?"
you think is the mayor gonna be here?
Yeah, and then, but
He's
no,
at the
if,
sunglasses rack. He's like, whatever.
if you saw somebody at a come and go with that shirt and they had Wranglers on and it was a little dirty, you'd be like, "That's a like, of course that guy loves that. That's a trashy."
He's going
thing.
mudding later.
But if you were at like a punk show and you saw somebody who had that shirt on, they probably paid $50 for it at a vintage shop,
yeah.
which is the separation.
You know what? You maintain your toenails well too. By the way, I
You know
saw
what's-
those earlier.
You know what's wild, dude? I have really pretty feet for a guy who's played sports his whole life. I don't actually trim them. I just
Pick 'em?
pick them off
I
with
pick
my
them too.
Yeah.
I pick them too.
Dude, I have this habit of not touching my toenails for like a couple of weeks, and then my girlfriend is like, "You need to fucking break out the goddamn clippers."
I pick them all except for the big one because it's too thick.
The big one is
It's
wild,
tough.
and
It's
once
a
you
wild
catch
card.
it, sometimes you pull too much off. It's
Yeah.
a dangerous
The big
game.
one's tough.
What I will do every once in a while after I pick them is I'll file them so that they're not like catching my socks.
You used
and
to
shit.
paint your toenails when I first met you. You had
I
black.
did have black painted toenails
Ugh.
for a little bit. That
Yeah.
wasn't really like a thing I
Okay.
used to do.
Thank you.
They were painted one time, and then
Did you do that? Like,
It was just like a thing that I let somebody
That's
do.
what I was
a
gonna
girl,
ask.
a girl
And
paints
then-
your nails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I let
We've
Britt,
been there.
I
Yeah,
let
of
Britt
course.
paint my
That's a common
toenails,
thing.
and
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was, and I was like, yeah, if you're gonna do it, it's black, and she was like, fine. And then I was here, and one of her friends saw that they were like all chipped up, and she was like, can I repaint them? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So they were like that for a little while, but ever since it all fell off, I haven't gotten it done
Dude, my
again.
big toe right now is wild.
I sold a picture of my foot one time.
Did you?
Did I tell you guys that?
no, what?
Yeah, dude, if you stick around to the last couple minutes of our podcast, you get some good shit. So I sold the picture of my foot to a gay man for $25 one time.
For heroin or just because
No,
you're
dude, I was like 2 years sober. So
How did,
Oh.
I'm
did
on
he-
Here's the deal. I'm on Tinder, right? I match with this very obviously fake profile. I guess I just when I'm on those dating apps, I just swipe.
You just swipe.
If you
yeah.
look, I don't swipe on anything, but if it looks pretty attractive, I'll swipe. The first picture wasn't obviously fake. I swiped. Once I matched and I looked at the profile, I was like, oh, this is a fake profile. While I'm looking at the profile, I get a message from that profile. And it basically says, it's like, hey, I'm not the girl in the pictures. I am a gay man looking for, basically, he was like, I'm looking for feet pics.
Sick.
What size? He was like, you look tall. I had my height in my profile. I'm 6'4", and so he was
Don't
like, you're 6. What? That's important to the story, for in just case any of these people don't know how tall I am from watching me sit on a couch. You
Yeah,
fucking shut
no,
the
it's,
fuck up,
it's
dude.
important for our female listeners, is what it's important for.
It's important for the story because I also have a size 15 shoe
That's not correlated to height.
and a huge. It is. How is my height and shoe size not?
Because Jeff has like fucking, 14s, 13s?
No.
Yeah,
12s,
and Jeff
12s.
didn't sell a fucking picture of his feet. I'm talking about selling a picture of my feet. The size of my foot matters to these fucking gay
If I
guys who
sold-
want to see my feet.
If I
I don't
sold
like
a
how
picture,
you're talking to me.
I don't like how you're talking to me, dude.
If I sold a picture of my feet, it would be to a fucking medical journal.
Yeah. So he asked me, he was like, you're tall, I bet you have big feet. What size are they? I'm polite. I responded. And I honestly, I'm just looking for any moment to tell somebody the size shoe I wear because it's always a conversation.
Like you
that's fun
just
for
did?
me. Yeah. I did that on purpose. It was a bit. Anyway, shut the fuck up. It's also important to the story.
It wasn't a bit.
It's important to the story. It's also, yeah. And I wanted to get to the part where I go, and I have a huge, and it popped. You laughed hard as fuck at it. Shut the fuck up back there.
Get to the point.
I'm trying. So I sold him.
This story stinks, dude.
So he was like, I want to see your feet. And I was like, bet. And he was like, I'll pay you. And I was like, send me $25. And I sent him my Cash App. And he sent it.
Fuck.
And then at this point, I could have just unmatched him and not sent him a picture of my foot.
You're trustworthy.
I'm
I
a man
like
of my
that.
word, dude. What can I say? And so he
You should've
wanted,
got him back
he
up.
wanted a picture of the bottom of my foot. And so I sent it. And then he was like, I'll give you $1,000 to fuck me. And I was like, nah, I got to draw the line somewhere. You know?
Do you think did
You
he
should-
offer the 25 or did you just come up with 25 on your own?
No, he said I'll send. He said I'll send you $25, and I was like, okay.
You should have kept his. You should just every couple weeks be like, "Yo, I could use another 25."
That's a good point. I honestly should have. I might have the Cash App. interaction.
Re-download Tinder. Talk to him. Be like,
Nah.
yo.
Did you ever know what he looked like?
No, I didn't. Yeah. So
It was
thanks for
Josh.
listening.
It was me, dude.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, whatever.
I
dude.
would catfish you for those
All right, we're at
feats.
an hour. I have to leave.
Okay.
I
let's
gotta
go.
go. I gotta go bomb in Miami.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Thanks
Buy
for all.
our
If you're,
stickers.
if you're any of our new Instagram followers, thank you. Yeah, we do have stickers for sale. If you're watching this, like our videos, subscribe. If you're listening on Apple, or Spotify, leave a rating. It helps us a lot. And share this with your friends and keep being good girls. Bye.